For a long time, Rishi Sunak seemed the likely favourite in any leadership contest after he pushed through billions of extra funding to protect jobs when the pandemic struck. But the former Chancellor's stock took a bit of a battering more recently, following the revelations that his wife had non-domicile status for tax purposes and he'd held onto his US green card while serving in the government. But he still remains pretty popular within the party. In recent months, the Foreign Secretary, Liz Truss, has clearly been positioning herself for a leadership run, appearing at times to channel her inner Margaret Thatcher with her high-profile interventions and photo opportunities. She has strong grassroots support within the party, and the war in Ukraine has certainly pushed up her public profile. It's done the same for the Defence Secretary, Ben Wallace. The former army officer has been widely praised for his deft handling of the UK's military response to the crisis, a key figure in providing support and training for Ukraine's armed forces. He's admired as a highly capable cabinet minister who has widespread support from all wings of the party. Although he's played down any interest in the top job, he's a definite contender. SUELLA Braverman became the first cabinet minister to publicly announce her intention to stand during a television interview on Wednesday night. She was appointed Boris Johnson's Attorney General 2 years ago. She's positioning herself as an anti-woke candidate, but for now at least, she's not seen as one of the favourites. Tory rebel Steve Baker has pretty much confirmed he'll also be running for the top job. The Brexiteer, who played a leading role in orchestrating the resignation of Theresa May, might struggle to win over many on the left wing of the party, but he told GB News he's getting lots of support from serious figures.
And I'm doing it out of respect for Conservative home readers and the many people who I'm afraid, to the disappointment of my critics, are in fact lighting up my phone encouraging me to go for it. You know, people have watched me provide leadership for 7 years, sometimes for up to a third of the Conservative Party, and successfully.
Coming second to Boris Johnson in the last leadership election, Jeremy Hunt has been out of office for the past 3 years. But there's little doubt the former Foreign Secretary will seize the opportunity to throw his hat back into the ring. Although his strong support for tough lockdown measures during the pandemic won't sit well with some in the party. Well, less than 2 days after accepting the job as Chancellor and then robustly supporting Boris Johnson on the airwaves, Nadhim Zahawi pretty much wielded the killer blow by very publicly demanding the Prime Minister's resignation. Little surprise to those in the party who say he's been quietly plotting a leadership bid for months. He's certainly seen as a safe pair of hands. Well, the Home Secretary, Priti Patel, is highly popular on the right of the party, where they support her tough line on the small boats crisis. But her plans to send asylum seekers to Rwanda have run into inevitable legal obstacles. Her staunch support of Boris Johnson, while many others called on him to go, might also impact on her chances. The former Health Secretary, Sajid Javid, was the first to resign on Tuesday, sparking the final push to get rid of Boris Johnson. The former Chancellor and Home Secretary, he certainly has the political pedigree for the top job. He may not have the charisma of some of the other candidates, but he's clearly trying to position himself as a man of integrity. Back in January, Tom Tugendhat, the chairman of the Foreign Affairs Select Committee, announced his intention to stand for leader should Boris Johnson be turfed out. A Remain supporter in 2016, the former soldier might struggle to cut through with many Brexiteers in the party, but he's greatly admired as a very capable and thoughtful politician.